Hello, lovely viewers. You're welcome to Rock Studios, and yes, we're still in the business of serving you the best and best of quality information. And I'm your host, as usual, Kamal Tijani Fahima. And tonight we're talking all about cervical cancer. My studio guest, who I'll be introducing later on, is going to dissect cervical cancer, tell us everything we have to know about cervical cancer. Did you know that cervical cancer is the fourth most common cancer among women in the entire world? But something can be done about it, and we're going to dissect it and find out what can be done about it. Now, our correspondent Sebese Deborah went to the streets of Tamale to find out from people what they have to say about cervical cancer. Let's see what they have to say about this.
Hi everybody, my name is Debbie and right now we're in the heart of Tamale. What we're going to do today is that we're going to ask passerbys anything they may know about cervical cancer. Here with me is
Yaira.
Okay, so Yaira, what's one thing you know about cervical cancer that you'd like to share with us today?
It's a leading cancer in Ghana and in Africa, and it kills a lot of women annually because it's detected late.
Amazing, amazing. Thank you very much, Yaira, for sharing with us something. Right now, I have with me
Kaima.
Okay, Kaima, we're talking about cervical cancer. What's one thing you know about cervical cancer that you'd like to let us know too?
What I know about cervical cancer is that it's one of the most deadliest diseases and it kills very early if not detected. And ladies have to take some method like vaccines to prevent cervical cancer.
Okay, thank you very much. That's amazing. Hi, who do we have here today?
Mohammed Faida.
Okay, Rufina, amazing. I'd like to know from you, what's one thing you know about cervical cancer that you'd like to share with us today?
They say that cervical cancer can be passed down genetically.
Hello, what's your name? Okay, Neha. So I'd like to know what's one thing about cervical cancer that you'd like us to
Sally.
So good. Amazing. Okay, thank you for sharing. Hello.
Hello.
My name is Deborah. What's your name? Alright, so Khadija, I'm here to ask you something. Do you know about cervical cancer? And if yes, what's one thing you know that you'd like to share with us?
I heard that HPV vaccination is now within the age of 9 and
That was our correspondent, Sewese Deborah. Thank you, Deborah, for that. So yes, as I said earlier on before the break, we have a lovely guest, and she is a very, very strong advocate when it comes to public health, and she's also a contestant for the FGMSA pageantry. She is no other than Nantogma Nina. Nina, you're welcome to the show.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Pleasure being
The
here.
pleasure also having you here in the studio with us
Thank
today. All right, so Nina, people said a lot on the street about cervical cancer. What do you have to say about what they said?
I'm actually so happy about this. I feel like we are getting somewhere when it comes to cervical cancer advocacy. I'm happy about that.
Yes, but clearly there are still loopholes. I mean,
Yeah,
people
there
still
are.
don't really get the picture very well when we talk about cervical cancer. There are still a lot of loopholes. So, what exactly is cervical cancer?
As the name says, it's the cancer of the cervix. And the cervix is basically the neck of the uterus. So it's cancer of the neck of the uterus.
Okay, Nina, you've mentioned uterus. Someone out there probably has never heard what uterus is. What is the uterus?
Okay, so the uterus is basically the womb. And the womb is where the baby is when they are growing, like during pregnancy and stuff.
Okay,
Yeah. So it's
alright.
cancer of the neck of the womb. Yes.
And what is causing this menace?
So it's caused by virus, the human papilloma virus, HPV. Yes.
Okay. Someone on the streets mentioned the fact that it is passed on from parents to offspring. How true is this?
Oh, it's not true. HPV is transmitted sexually. Yes. So let's say you have multiple sexual
So it's
partners.
purely sexual,
Yes.
nothing else.
Yes.
Okay.
If you have multiple partners, or if your partner has multiple partners, you are prone to getting this HPV infection. Or if you smoke, whether cigarettes or shisha or whatever, you are prone to getting this. Or if you are immunocompromised, let's say you have HIV, diabetes, or hypertension, it kind of predisposes you to getting the cervical cancer.
Okay. So things like kissing, hugging,
Yes.
they don't.
So kissing is
Sure.
basically a sexual act. You kind of transfer bodily fluids when you're kissing and all that, but
Okay.
hugging, you don't transfer any fluids. It's just
Okay.
like
All
physical
right.
contact and stuff.
So yeah,
I don't think it does
the
spread.
stigmatization. Okay. All right. Okay. So Nina, what do you have to say concerning the vaccination? We know of the fact that there's free vaccination for people between the ages of 9 to 14. Someone also mentioned it on the streets, but how true is this?
Okay, so I'm actually so happy about this. Government rolled out a policy that the vaccination is now free for girls between the ages of 9 to 14, and it's something to celebrate. It's something worth celebrating. It's a step towards progress. Yes, we are getting there. Yes.
Okay. Now it's just 9 to 14 years, right? So it means those above that age bracket don't get the free vaccination. Someone out there probably can't afford to do it and all of that. So what are they doing about it? Because it's actually very expensive. The last time I heard the price was reduced.
Okay. So I mentioned the fact that it's between the ages of 9 to 14.
Mm-hmm.
So this age bracket is the age between which the vaccine is most effective. And aside that, as I mentioned, it's a stepwise something. Like government is getting there. So I want to take this opportunity to appeal to CSOs and other NGOs to come out and support governments in their initiative. Yes, we are getting there. Hopefully one day those above the age of 14 can get the free vaccination. But for now, we want to just beg them. Vaccination is it's kind of expensive, but your life is more expensive. So
Exactly.
kindly
Yes.
come out and get the
Very
vaccination.
true. Okay, now today I've heard about cervical cancer, and I know I should get vaccinated so that I can be protected and all of that. But how do I actually know that, okay, I actually have cervical cancer? Is there something that is being done to actually test people so that they know that, okay, I have it or not?
Oh, there's something being done. We have the screening. We call it screening. Yes. So we have two methods I know of. We have the pap smear, and through this process, like they visualize your cervix to see whether there are abnormal growths, whether there's something like happening there. Yes. And we also have the HPV testing. So that's when they draw your blood to see whether you have the HPV virus in your system. So you can know through those processes whether you have cervical cancer or not.
Now we know how bad late detection of anything at all can be, how detrimental it can actually be. How detrimental is cervical cancer if not detected early enough?
This is cancer. So we know that if cancer is not detected early, it can spread to various parts of the body. So we can have it spreading to the lungs, and it can impair your breathing and all that. It can spread to the bones, it can spread to the breast, it can spread to the brain, and to render you a vegetable eventually, and it can lead to death in the end. Yes.
Okay, that's amazing. So prevention is very, very critical.
Yes.
As it is very, very
Prevention is key, and early detection is actually wow. Like, so can you?
early detection saves lives. So guys, please go and get screened. All right, Nina, it was amazing talking to you tonight. I learned a lot, and I know those out there have also learned a lot about cervical cancer, and we are going to get screened
Yes, we are
for
going to
cervical
get
cancer.
screened.
We're going to get screened for cervical cancer, get our vaccinations, and then prevent this menace. It's getting very, very bad, and something really must be done about it. All right. Thank you out there for joining us for this informative session. And yes, I'll see you another time. It's a bye for now.
Bye.